Top of the morning to you, Jason.
That's good. I don't have a good Irish accent.
Top of the morning to you. Mine's not very good either. Should we do like a funny intro this time, or do something from inside?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm going to use that
top of the morning. Top of the morning to you.
That's going to be the intro.
Top of the morning.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey everybody, welcome to Bourbon Branding. I'm Jason. This is Dave. I like that you're wearing green today as well.
Yeah.
That's very. I didn't get the memo.
You're gonna get pinched.
I know.
My mother-in-law pinches.
Nothing green on
Yeah.
me. But we are drinking Connemara Original.
We're shifting gears.
Shifting gears, yes. A peated Irish whiskey.
This was a gift from you
Yes, it was.
for my birthday.
So yeah, the thing about Dave is, so we are Bourbon and Branding. We love bourbon.
We do.
And obviously we love branding. But we are also, both of us, but Dave especially, is a sucker for a peated whiskey, a peated scotch specifically. But
I love Irish whiskey. I'm one of the... Yeah.
Yes, but he also really, really loves Irish whiskey. So...
And you don't typically like it as much.
I don't. It's not... I don't feel like you get as much flavor out of Irish whiskey as you do like a Scotch, if we're going down that road, like the single malt stuff. But that's just my opinion. I know you guys can tell me what you think. Again, we're going a little off. We're not going down, the bourbon route today. So yeah, tell us. Do you prefer Scotch? Do you prefer Irish whiskey over bourbon, or one or the other? But I was, wanted to get you a bottle for your birthday.
And I thank you.
And yeah, and so I saw this and I thought, this is best of both worlds.
It's a nice package too.
It is a very nice. We're going to talk about the branding.
Yeah,
I really like the branding.
It's got the copper on the top too.
Yeah. So but it is peated single malt Irish whiskey, and they say, I didn't do the research on this. That they are the only peated single malt Irish whiskey. So I don't know if that's true or not, but it's the only one I found.
Some guy making one in secret and is still at home.
It is 80 proof. It says an aroma of sweet barley with wafts of peaty smoke, kippers. I didn't do my research. I don't know what kippers are.
Just what the heck is a kipper snack?
And well-baked apple crumble. You guys can tell us what kippers are. Tastes of lightly honey sweet, subdued, clean rather than sooty smoke with peaty vegetal. Vegetal? Did they misspell vegetable, or is vegetal a word?
I think you meant wafts too.
Wafts? Okay,
wafts.
Okay, maybe I just can't read. But this says vegetal. So I don't know what vegetal notes are. Sweet barley water, light spice, and vanilla oak. Maybe it's an Irish thing. Maybe vegetal is.
It's vegetal wafts.
I don't know. All right, we got to get into this thing, man.
All right.
Yeah, let's get in there. Oh, come on.
Here you go.
This is a pretty cool top.
That is. It's beautiful. The contrast
green.
with the, and then so much of what you taste in Ireland, I think the copper stills. I love this.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna just put that back on there.
All the way around, I think the branding is really good.
Yeah, when you first gave this to me, the first thing I noticed, I was like, man, what a beautiful kit box barrel. Like just the kind of the mountains on it, and then the typography. Like up at the top there, their logo type is beautiful. They've done such a nice job, and it complements the kind of filigree, like the Irish filigree up at the top. It's really cool.
So for those who don't really dabble in the peated Scotch world, I mean, it's typically Scotch. The first time you smell it, I think your wife described it as
She does not like it.
like smelly feet
And vomit.
Yeah, I mean, so it's definitely an acquired aroma, but once you drink it, and maybe you drink it, a little bit more regularly, it's so good.
It's so good.
It's so good.
I think too, it could be an acquired taste. There's. I know I've tried and tried and tried. My wife is like, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I don't, and maybe it's a guy thing. I don't know if it takes you to like.
Oh, you don't
camping.
have to take it there.
Well,
That's
no, I'm
not.
just saying, like, I don't know, like, it reminds you of camping or fire, and I don't know, maybe it brings out the caveman in men or something. I don't know, but and both our wives are much more refined than we are, so that's.
It's true.
But I love the peat. I think it's not particularly strong, so
It's
there
so
are
smooth.
if you drink like an Ardbeg or a Lagavulin or something like that, I mean the peat is gonna just kick you in the face. Like this is just a very light. I mean it's there obviously, but it's just it's so good on the nose.
It's so smooth too, and I personally, the one thing I love about Irish whiskeys, everyone that I've had, and you guys maybe correct me if I'm wrong, they have such a smooth, almost sweet taste to them. A really good, inexpensive bottle, and we pick this up every year around Christmas, and it's become a really, really weird Christmas tradition. We buy a bottle of Slane Irish whiskey at Christmas every year, super cheap. Crack top, and we will sit, and while we're wrapping the kids' Christmas presents, we will drink that bottle of Slane.
Yeah.
Not the whole bottle.
But I mean, one of the ways they keep it smooth though is the proof point is a little bit lower than a lot of scotches or bourbons. At 80 proof, it's accessible. It's accessible, kind of entry level. It's not gonna burn you going down, So if you want to, I guess, if you can find this, if you're kind of wanting to introduce yourself to peat and not, really, get, like I said, kind of knocked over by it or the proof, this could be a really good option to kind of like enter the world of Irish whiskey, enter the world almost of Scotch. Because, this honestly leans more Scotch in my opinion. Like if you put this in a bottle of Ardbeg, the Ardbeg would be, you would know just based on the proof and just how kind of pungent it is. But this would taste and smell kind of like I don't say watered down in like a negative sense, but like a muted version of that.
Yeah. So, and the cool thing about Irish whiskeys, I know we were reading a little bit about this. I'm curious, I know you pulled up some of the history. Irish whiskey is actually older. It's like the oldest distilled liquor in Europe. It's incredibly old.
Yeah, Irish whiskey was one of the earliest distilled drinks in Europe, arising around the 12th century. It is believed that Irish monks, gotta leave it to the monks.
they make it Trappist ales and the...
I always remember, do you remember the cartoon version of Robin Hood?
Yes.
Friar Tuck?
Yeah, dude, with the fox. Yeah, it's so good.
Anyway, that was like the first introduction as a kid to like...
What's he having those clay pots?
Yeah, he's totally drinking, just totally getting boozed up. But anyway, it is believed that Irish monks brought the technique of distilling perfumes back to Ireland from their travels to southern Europe around 1000 AD. And then the Irish modified this technique to obtain a drinkable spirit. So there you go.
That's pretty
some
rad.
History for you.
Leave it to the Irish. And it was, what was it? The water of life.
Water of life is what it was.
Is what whiskey was originally
called. Yeah. So unique among Irish whiskeys, Connemara is the only So they said the only Irish peated malt whiskey widely available today. So widely available. That maybe there is some other peated single malt Irish whiskeys out there, but Inspired by the
You're not gonna
18th
get it at the
century
store, though.
art of drying malting barley over peat fires, Connemara possesses a distinct peaty flavor and aroma, instilling a delicate smokiness and smooth, sweet taste. So there you go. A little history for you guys. All the way around, though, I mean, this is a very, very tasty drink. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, if you're gonna veer off the track from your normal bourbon and you want to try something unique and different, and you can find a Connemara peated Irish whiskey, you should pick this up. And I think it was like, well, I told Dave it was really expensive, but I think it was like $40. So
That's all I'm worth. That's all my birthday is worth to you. Where is it? When you looked for it, did you see other bottles available, or is it hard to find? Did you have?
I don't know, actually. I saw it. I didn't give it. I read the title and I was like, oh, that's perfect, and I just grabbed it. I didn't even think twice.
You get it, man. You
yeah,
get me.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's. I mean, I don't. It's good. It's a really tasty. But you gotta like peat. If you don't like peat, then this probably ain't gonna be for you. But it's. I'm a sucker for a peated single malt. So.
Yeah, it's really good. Again, great presentation. You know, this is one of those that I'm super grateful for, but I'm also, you know, having it on the shelf, it's one of those that I will always kind of come back to, and
Yeah.
And when this runs out, I would absolutely buy it again. It'd be one of those. You
Yeah,
know.
100%.
I'm gonna rate mine. I'm gonna
All
give
right.
it a rating.
Shoot.
I love this. I think it's awesome. And you guys at home may disagree. You may go, "Oh, you're not a purist. You're not, you know, like there's better." But you know what? It's our show. we have the camera and the mic. No, I'm gonna give this a 4,
Okay.
and I'm gonna say daily drinker.
Yeah.
And I would drink it. Actually, no. I'm gonna give it a 4, not a daily drinker, and drink it neat.
Why not a daily drinker?
As much as I love the smoke, I think having the smoke every single day would become a lot. And I kind of feel that way about like the Lagavulins or anything in the world. It's like, man, I know some people can just drink it every day. I love that, but
I fully agree, though. I think there's something special about it, right?
Mhm.
Something, and if it's drank too often, I think you could probably kill that uniqueness. It would take away from it.
like even right now, revisiting it, I haven't had it for a few weeks, and I'm like, man, this is really good.
Well, I am going to. Okay, so you went 4, not a daily drinker, and you're gonna drink it neat. Yeah. Okay. So, because I'm traditionally a Scotch peated whiskey guy, there are other ones that I would prefer above this. That's not to say that this is not a very, very good drink, but I'm going to give it a 3 just because I know what peated scotches are above this in my mind.
That's
and
fair.
it's so I'm going to give it a 3. I'm not. Yeah, I won't be a daily drinker, and I'm definitely drinking this neat. I mean, this is just too good. Like I don't even know what you would make out of it, but I mean, okay. My heart says 4, but I know which ones are.
Buddy, so you're
I
not.
know which ones are we haven't reviewed yet and are waiting. So I got to give it a 3, just because of that. But it is very good. You should definitely go get a bottle, even if you're just curious. You know, you want to branch out, have something unique on your shelf. This is a good way to go.
I'd be curious too, from you guys at home, if you know, have you had it before, or are there any other Irish whiskeys that you prefer, or you know, like you're drawn to maybe? And then on top of that, you know, like if you are a peated fan, do you have a favorite Scotch, something that you're really drawn to? We like to try new things, so
yeah. Or if you have like a favorite bottle that you like, you know, one of the things that we obviously come back to time and time again is the branding. So if there's an Irish whiskey bottle that you like, or just in general, there's a specific bourbon or Scotch bottle that you like, let us know. We'd love to go check it out, try to find it, review it. The exploration of the different types of whiskeys is endless, and we love. I mean, this is, like you said, it's a great package, great product, all the way around.
Good job, guys.
They did a good job. So thank you guys for joining us again. Please like and subscribe, really helps us out. And if you have any suggestions, let us know. We'd love to hear it. And yeah, thanks guys for joining us. We will see you on the next one.
Cheers.